Lonmin believes it's a step in the right direction that'll go a long way towards improving the lives of those living in Marikana.
For our employees and the communities around our Marikana operations. And we believe this is a start of a long journey to success, to providing for our employees and communities.
But the Citizens for Marikana group isn't impressed.
It's not nearly comprehensive enough to address the very serious needs of that particular community, but more broadly, it speaks to the idea that it is possible for companies to do a lot when it comes to socio-economic development, but in this particular case, we believe that Lonmin could have done more.
Government has applauded the land donation.
We are extremely delighted that we have been able to conclude very skillful negotiation to bring hope to the people of the northwest of Marikana.
What we are going to develop there is an integrated human settlement development, and a real one, where we are going to have different typologies. You will have your social housing, your rental housing, your FLISP, your bonded market, your RDP houses.
Meanwhile, the quest to uncover the truth of what happened at Marikana last year is still being pursued at the Fallen Commission of Inquiry. The presidency will now decide whether it will extend proceedings beyond Thursday. Nozintombi Mia, SABC News, Johannesburg.
To take this discussion further and for more on the Lonmin donation of 50 hectares of land in Marikana, we are joined from our Maikeng studios by the acting head of the Provincial Department of Human Settlements, Bailey Mahlakoleng. Let me just get that right, Bailey. Now, tell me first, what is the significance of this donation of land?
This donation is a call that has been heard by Lonmin to ensure that we deliver human settlement to the communities of around Marikana. They are responding basically to the call from the president that they need to ensure that there is development around Marikana. And this is one of their donations with regard to the land that they are donating to the Northwest Province in the Department of Human Settlements, Public Safety and Liaison.
Too little, too late, says some of your critics. What is your view?
It is never too late because human settlement has been a program of government to ensure that we deliver houses to the communities. And as a result, we have been taking out this program towards these communities to ensure that there is proper human settlements around them. The call by the president was basically to say that the mining houses must also contribute towards human settlements around their mining towns or among their mining areas so that there is proper human settlement, and we should try and eradicate shacks which are currently dominating in Rustenburg.
So where are the prospective beneficiaries currently residing in these shacks that you're talking about?
When we spoke to Lonmin, they indicated that their employees, for example, are staying either in the backyards or are staying in the shacks which they have developed in the areas that were earmarked for development. And we are going to look at those people that are currently at the shacks and that are staying at the backyards that will benefit. We are not only going to look at them, the employees of Lonmin, we are also going to be looking at any member of the community that is residing in that area of Marikana.
Now, looking at the beneficiaries, how did you identify them? Or have you identified them as yet? Or because you just indicated that you'll also be looking at the wider community as well?
We have desktop information on the beneficiaries. We are looking at different categories of beneficiaries. And you will remember that government has got different programs in which they are addressing housing. And in these instances, we will categorize those who are supposed to benefit in terms of those categories. Like, for example, you will notice that you will know that the employees of Lonmin may qualify in terms of a certain category. And there could be those that do not qualify but may require human settlement around that area. And in that case, what you are going to do is that we will provide human settlement or accommodation as per need in terms of the human settlements programs.
Will this not lead to tensions with the community and the Lonmin miners?
We do not believe that it will lead to tensions because it's a program Lonmin has a responsibility to ensure that there's social development in their area. We have the responsibility to ensure that there's human settlement. And in terms of the selection of the beneficiaries, we have a program in place that will ensure that we categorize beneficiaries according to their, for example, their salaries or their wages or the level of income that they may be receiving from their respective employers.
Now, when is the development due to begin on the donated land?
We have basically started with the planning session of it. We will continue, and our plan is that by 31st March 2014, we have already started, developed some of the houses around that area. We are looking at developing about 850 units, but upon discussion with the different stakeholders and upon the need that is being required in that area, we will then determine what kind of houses do we need to put up there. In government, we have what we call the CRU, community residential units, and also the general rental stock. And that will also assist us to determine where do we put the different community members in terms of that. And we are also looking at constructing RDP houses in that area.
Now, what is the role of the Northwest government in the whole process?
The Northwest Government Province, through the Department of Human Settlements, Public Safety and Liaison, will ensure that we provide the necessary grants and will ensure that we provide the necessary finances depending on the kind of program that we are going to undertake based on the research and the planning that is going to take place there. So we will support this program with regard to that.
Just lastly, Bailey, some could argue that the act of remorse following the tragic Marikana incident could be that from Lonmin. Would you concur with that statement?
I would not agree with that, because you will remember that this is a call by government. It's not a call that was made by Lonmin. Government called on all mining houses to participate in the housing program and ensure that we rebuild Marikana and other mining areas so that there is housing in those areas. So I would not say that it's a form of remorse from the Lonmin side.
And that was Bailey Matlakeng, rather. He is the acting head of the Northwest Human Settlements Department. Thank you so much, Bailey, for your time.